the armor that is designated, if you know what I mean, and it just gets sort of complicated sometimes.
Now, with the heavy arms, did they ever fix that with like scopes and red dots where it blocks your view? Or is that still a thing?
I think so, because I remember the Overlord armor was a terrible offender of that, and recently I was using it, and it didn't seem to do it anymore.
Yeah, I always ran the ADP, or I think is what it was. And I always have problems with it. Yeah, can you tell I've been out of Strike Force for a while?
I will be back very, very shortly. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be like even 3 minutes, but I'll just be right back.
Copy that. Alright,
personally, I think the ADP Mark IV with the PAB1 legs looks kind of shitty. It makes you look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I mean, I ain't gonna disagree with you on that.
I mean, I'm okay with the Bug Eyes helmet, the brush drift, but yeah, it's just overall, I think it looks kind of silly.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest and upfront with you guys. I don't have the uniform yet, so I will not be in proper uniforms.
That's fine.
But,
that's fine for the purposes
I'm
of
squad
today.
leader, so do what I want.
Okay, I'm going to start the party.
Let me get going here. I'm trying to join in.
During training, it doesn't matter as much as
it
events,
doesn't.
does it?
No,
Okay.
it really technically doesn't. We want to have proper uniform for anything serious, anything we're actually front-facing Strike Force in a serious way on. And honestly, I talked to B about it. He's still a little bit in flux, but I don't mind where he's going because the big thing, the only main problem with Morzov as a helmet distinguishing thing for our group is everyone fucking uses that thing because of what it is. The profile, it's small, it's a heavy helmet, and aesthetically
Rhino, what's
pleasing.
your in-game name?
I'm not joining you guys, buddy.
Oh, you're not joining? Okay.
He doesn't like us. We're too weird.
Yeah, but if you want to send me a friend request, next time I jump on, I'll see it. Same as Discord.
Oh shit. Okay.
Rhino,
Nah, it's just
20?
too nice.
Rhino 431.
Who created this one?
Nah,
Doc, was this the
no, it's just Rhino 430.
Oh, we're already friends. Okay.
Like,
Yeah, your name's
Okay.
That's all. Okay, anybody here that did not get a friend invite? Space Beaver.
Hey, Evil, was this your thing?
No, I
Is this
think
your
you're
event? Was this your event?
Yeah, it's my event.
Okay. So a couple things, and we can do it in quick private call real quick. I just want to go over. And of course, I think you know the obvious. We don't really have proper tools that we really need and should have for, like, especially for the recon role.
Yeah.
That's the big thing hurting. This will still end up being mostly kind of normal ground training with a lean towards those systems. But yeah, without the proper recon systems in place, which we should get, things like
Yeah,
ping,
I'm gonna
ping
cover
sharing
some
on
of that.
map.
I'm gonna cover
Yeah,
some
ping
of
sharing
that,
on
and
maps.
I might ask you to kind of guest step in and explain some of that.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's your thing. B just wanted to make sure, and then of course I said I don't think Evil's going to do anything so far off SOPs. I'll have to interrupt him. He just wanted to make sure we're not training the wrong way.
Pez, did you get the invite?
I did now.
Okay.
Here we
Nerian,
go.
did you get invite? Nerian, did you step out?
I don't see him. My guess is we will have things like pingable maps and things to help. Like
We
the
will.
recon a little better.
I want to try to future-proof just a little bit.
Mhm.
So we're gonna cover, like, this is mostly more of a kind of a review, number one, of past reasons why we have certain policies and why we do things certain ways. a little bit of experimentation and like familiarization with current mechanics, and a little bit of future proofing, and then some fun at the end, just to kind of screw around. So this is not a serious thing, it's just kind of lighthearted. People will get shot, people will get die, there will be running and screaming and smattering of blood, so... But it's not meant to be like, you know, hardcore PvP or anything, it's just kind of screwing around with the mechanics, if the game allows us.
Evil, could
we
you
are kind of
send me a...
short-handed, so we might have to do some janky stuff.
My idea was just to launch torpedoes at people, but apparently we can't. I'm joking.
Evil, could you send Gunny an invite?
Gunny, okay. Yeah, did I miss anybody? Did anybody not get an invite?
Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to jump off. Y'all have a good one.
Yep, sure. See you in a bit.
Take care.
I'm still not in the menu, Evil.
Okay.
You have to give me a
I thought I
couple of
had-
minutes.
Oh, okay. I don't see you on the list yet. Yeah.
Yeah, in
We still got
good 3 minutes I'll be there.
Listen, don't make us be on time. We literally need to be late, or we're going to break a strike force tradition.
We're gonna break that stupid habit. Okay.
We're not.
So-
don't make us on time. That'll fuck everything up.
Biggie's idea of on time is 1 hour ahead. Just to warn you all. Whenever he
No,
says
that's
on time,
standard.
he
No,
means
that's
1 hour
military.
ahead.
No, that's military training. You're an
Yeah.
hour early or you're late.
Okay, so
Alright, I'm back.
I don't want to.
One of the many
You're
dumb
on
things
time,
in the
were you late?
military.
Who was that that
Well,
just popped in?
yeah.
Nerian?
That's me, yeah.
Invite out.
Thank you. I will head out into menus.
Just be
Behave.
aware, I am trying to wing a few things, so if I get some stuff confused or whatever, just be patient with me. This
I'll be
kind of got
patient.
put together late, so there is a plan here. It is not the best plan.
I mean, he says that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Did Rocket get back in here? Rocket, you in here?
Still not at the menu.
Oh, okay. All right, we're on hold for Rocket. Yeah, nobody take anything personal, but like I said, we're gonna just cover some basics. I don't want to pull a figure and start early, but let me shrink Discord so it does not take up my entire freaking desktop. This laptop does not offer a lot of space.
I'll see if they want to watch. I'm not going to be talking to my chat.
All right, I'm trying to record this on stream for anybody that didn't get it, so mind your language and politics and things like that. It is being preserved for I mean, me of all people to speak. I'm the worst, but trying to say this for posterity. All right, where is the Discord launch event thing, which I must click on time lest I be a hypocrite. Alright, I'm going to start the event now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today's training we are going to cover a few remedial things. First thing, we got to go over readiness and preparation. The most expensive asset in Strike Force, and really in anything in life, is time. It is the one thing that we cannot manufacture, we cannot buy, and we cannot make. Lost time is the one thing that we cannot resupply. So in Strike Force, we are what you would call a shock unit, right? And what that means is we roll in, raise a lot of thunder, and roll out before the enemy can really figure out what it is we're doing. Think of like old school cavalry, you know, guys riding in on horses and basically plowing through a line of soldiers. That's basically our role. We have adapted that role in defense of Cobra and the Cobra Force, in defense of the miners, the racers, and everybody else that flies along with us. But the ultimate problem is we are trying to do large organized events with lots of members, lots of moving parts, and lots of things to keep track of. When we are late, it is very, very difficult to fix that. Other parties can be late. It is not something like, you know, we show up on time and they're late, so we bitch about it. Ultimately, we do want to be a friendly group. We do want to keep people in our good graces. We do. I mean, even when you're fighting pirates and griefers and things like that, remember, these are your fellow players. These are your playmates. We do want to play again with them in the future. You know, we do wish them well in life and other things. In game, we're going to murder them, but you know, it's all under the guise of this is a game and we are having fun. And the idea is to try to keep the fun rolling as best we can. So with that, respecting their time and our time is very important. It's very important to start events on time. This leads into why we home point at Hurrell 1. It used to be Grimhex, and I think before that was Alasar. We've moved our home point multiple times. Keeping your equipment and your ships ready at a central point allows us to get from menus into our ships in record time, right? We've had examples where we were able to get out on the field in less than 10 minutes. That's kind of our ideal, is to just get up, get running, and get going as quickly as possible. Preparation is good. Having all your stuff, all your medicines, all your bullets, all your guns and everything else all sorted out, that's good. But reality is, again, response time does matter. Being able to get our force together and get multiple ships in the air quickly is one of the major goals. Being able to leave as a group and come back as a group is one of the things that we do suck at it, but we do want to try to get better at it. This will only become more important as we get larger ships, like the Polaris, like the Ironclad, like the Idris. We have members that have those ships. We have members in Cobra Force that are going to be looking for crew and looking for support. And trying to run big, highly organized things, it is very important to value time, value preparation, and make sure that anything that we can do in advance to kind of smooth things over helps us get it done. So with that said, we are going to have a readiness drill. Everybody get to the window in full gear, and I will be timing it when I can find my cell phone. So give me 1 second.
Define full gear.
Gear appropriate to your role. So if you are a pilot, make sure you have your pistol, a medical pen, at least one, your flight suit, basic armor if it's necessary. If you are a crew gunner, make sure that you have your rifle, some ammunition. If you are a loadmaster or involved with logistics, make sure you have your tractor beam. If you are a ground soldier, make sure you have some food, some liquid. Make sure you have your weapon, whatever weapon is appropriate to your role. If you are a sniper, bring your sniper rifle. If you are anti-tank, bring your heavy weapon. If you are supposed to be assault aligned, make sure you're in your heavy armor. If you're a scout, make sure you're in your medium or your light, and so forth. So whatever your role is that you are planning to do, make sure you're dressed appropriate to that. And we are going to meet at the window. And let me see, we are going to start that. Now I'm going to hit the launch key. I'm going to start as soon as we get in. Let's see, I'm just going to go best. As soon as we launch into the game, I'm going to start, well, as soon as I launch into the game, I'm going to start the timer, and we're going to try to get to the window. Alright, so just get your stuff on. If you're already wearing your stuff, it's fine. You can cheat this one time.
Like my old chief used to say, it's not cheating, it's utilizing your full resources.
That is correct and very wise. Now, on that side note, remember that this is a game, so when we are playing, as far as like actual cheating, please refrain from doing anything that'll end me up on the news. I do not take kindly to like hacking or things like that, using exploits or doing things that are like, you know, unscrupulous. As far as taking advantage of the game as it is, you know, you find a ship, you use a ship, you find a gun, you use a gun, that's fine. Sometimes you do have to be creative and improvise, but like I said, try to keep sportsmanship in mind when you're doing things like ghosting through walls. I mean, the game is broken. We all know it's broken. Just because you can ghost through a wall doesn't mean you should, kind of thing. You know, you're shooting at somebody and the bullet flies through, that's fine. But as far as like actual exploitative behavior, we do not approve of that. Casper, you joining us today? Casper? Hello?
Casper, you sound beautiful.
Maybe it's mic issues. Alright, Casper, if you can hear me, if you want to join us at Hurl 1. We're all going to line up by the window. We're doing readiness drills for the first part, so just get your clothes on. And again, like, be mindful. Event times and things like that. Figgy's ideal is to everybody get here 1 hour early to make sure that we're all prepped and ready to go. I like to start things on time or thereabouts. Yep, can you hear me, Casper? Is he still having trouble? But yeah, like I said, it's only going to get worse because we're getting more stuff, we're doing more complicated things, and having fun in a complicated way can be... it involves quite a lot of rules and quite a lot of moving parts, and especially for the event organizers, it is stressful when they've got to hunt people down or when things go wrong. So just bear in mind that your fellow player, you know, the guys that are running the event, they are under quite a bit of stress trying to get everything all together, and they do feel very responsible. Try to be kindly with them, even when things go horribly wrong. Just bear in mind that, again, they're your fellow player, and like, yes, the game is broken. Don't have to take it out on anybody. It just is what it is. For example, I am not loading into the game right now.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
Yeah. That's thanks, Star Citizen, for proving my point. But yeah,
I was gonna say, I feel like it didn't take this long for me to load in earlier
yeah,
today.
we might have gotten a bad server. Might have to relaunch. Let's see what. I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes to see what happens. Then I can just keep lecturing. Yeah, things to think about in the future is like when Pyro comes in, we're gonna have to decide like where our main base of operation is, if we're fully moving into Pyro or if we're gonna stalk around the gate. A lot's gonna depend like how gameplay evolves and what things happen. Again, moving forward, we'll try to make those decisions in a timely manner so that everybody's kind of caught up in where stuff's supposed to be. Yeah, as far as game breaking and things like that, when problems happen in the game, make sure you inform whoever your squad leader is that you're having a problem. Refrain, and I know I do this myself quite a bit, refrain from bitching about it consistently, because one of the other problems is communication. We only have Discord and SRS. Only a few people have access to SRS. We're going to try to expand SRS access so we have it 24/7. Right now I'm running it on a cloud server, so we have it on the weekends or like whenever we know that we're going to need it. But realistically, we're doing most of our stuff on Discord. And when you get a dozen people in a room on Discord trying to talk to each other, it does get very chaotic.
I'm in.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah, I was trying to say.
All right, so starting now, everybody to the window. Let's just see if this server is any good.
Looks to be functioning at the moment.
There we go.
What's up?
Somebody in the chat saying 30K. Well, elevators are working, so maybe not.
Yeah, it's all functioning.
Alright, let's just keep moving. Yeah, just get to the window. If you can get into your at-ease stats, it's good for the roleplay, but it's not absolutely necessary.
My wheel won't open. That's brilliant. Oh, there we go.
Sorry, technical issue.
Have you got to restart?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Well, my house got a restart.
Oh, your house got to restart.
Lightning struck.
Oh,
Nintendo.
okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right.
Nah, something struck quite close. I heard a loud boom and then everything went off. So it's rebooting, so it's fine.
pull up something here. All right, we're 2 minutes in.
How many people have we got? Four.
Alright, are we missing anybody?
Waiting on Pez and G-Host.
Geos, yep, Geos, Pez. You're
I'm stood
late.
right next to you.
Interesting fact, the Sword Saint Musashi was known for unsettling his opponents by rolling in shit and showing up late. Are you challenging me to a duel, Pez? Is that what this is?
Okay. I have other responsibilities, including to the big boss. I promised I would stream this, so I had to get that shit set up
okay.
real quick.
I'm trying to record it so I can roll it back.
Yeah, I know, but everyone behave because B is probably listening
Yeah,
and watching
yeah.
this. Everyone be good.
Bah.
That's okay. Professor will keep us straight because that's why she's here.
We're trying to be in our P's and
That's her
Q's.
secret role. She's the mom.
Keeping you straight.
Keeping us straight and honest and yeah.
Well, she failed at that one.
Have you seen what I put up in Patreon chat?
Oh no.
Alright, everybody get here. Like I said, be dressed up and ready to go as if you're ready to go into battle.
This is as good as I got handy. I haven't been able to move because
Alright, is
logistics
everybody dressed
suck.
how they want to be dressed?
Not really, but I'll take it. How do you emote these days? They changed that.
Alright, stopping the clock. 3 minutes 47 seconds to the window.
How do we pose? They
Slash
changed all
at
that.
ease.
Are you kidding?
You can bind it to a key. I just bound it to my number pad key.
So it's now a chat thing? I have to keep chat.
You can do it through chat, or you can just find the at ease pose in your emotes menu and bind it to a key.
The menu is Alt F now, Pez. I think that's
Yeah, Alt F,
yeah. Left Alt.
left Alt and F. Okay. Actions. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, the poses and all that, good for the role play. Not essential. It's just very essential to get
don't
gear
you-
and be in your gear.
Don't you trigger my roleplay fucking thing.
Right.
It's very essential. Very essential.
All right. So who's on the ground squad here? I know Pez is on the ground squad.
I kick doors.
B team. I am.
Who's
This
that?
guy's very rude.
Space Beaver.
Yep.
All right, you're next to Pez. Anybody else on ground? That's it. We got 2 ground. That'll be enough.
I guess I count as ground as well.
You can be on the ground, but I normally see you in ships, which is fine. I'm not going to worry too much about it.
The professor gets to do what she wants.
You can do whatever your little heart desires.
All right,
I
Geos,
can
you're in
hear
the
you.
ship. So you got your medical stuff here. You got your weapon. Any spare ammo? You got your pistol ammo. That's good. Are you walking with juices and things? Because we do stay out there for quite a while. Any juice on you, G-Host?
I keep that shit in my ship.
Yeah, a bottle or 2. Always good. You will get thirsty. Sometimes events go long, and especially
I'm
heavy
gonna run to
armor.
commissary.
Light armor is not as much of a problem, but heavy armor definitely. Alrighty, what do we got here?
Yeah, I'm super under equipped. I'm gonna run to
Gunny,
commissary.
We got a, let's see, we got a Coda, we got a multi-tool, medical gun, you got multiple drugs, you got your oxygen, that's good. Got your weapon. Okay.
I have stuff in backpack also.
Yep, you got 2 weapons.
I have
You got
3
ammo for
weapons.
both of them.
I have 3 weapons and I got ammo for all 3.
That's good. Alright, Space Beaver. What's your role here? What do you do?
Well, I thought I was to be the RTO, but I guess Pathfinder now.
Alright, that'll do. You got a multi-tool? What you got in your multi-tool?
Tractor beam.
Arc beam, medical gun, hand pistol. Alright,
I mean, considering the limitation in tools, the RTO role is still in place because we don't really have these other things. We're kind of just like a primer.
I will need somebody to volunteer as a JTAC today. Who do you think would be good for that, Pez?
Anyone comfortable with comms? So it might end up being me if we don't have other people comfortable with comms.
Yeah, I can make it you. That's not a problem. I may just substitute your role on the ground for a bit. Alright, Cage Ray, what's your role here?
I blow stuff up.
All right, so be more specific. We all blow stuff up. I blow up
Helio
towers.
Squadron.
Ships,
Bomber.
ground, or both?
Your Helo
Just
Squadron,
boy.
you're a bomber. Okay, you got medical pens. Do you have food on you?
I do.
All right, do you have a sidearm or a main arm?
I got one weapon.
You got weapon. You got spare ammo?
Indeed.
All right. Not a problem. Looking good. Looking good. All right, Professor Wright. You normally work on ships. You do mining, but I also know you do ground stuff. You got your weapon. You got your medical pen. You got your medical gun. What do you have in your tractor beam? In your multi-tool?
Sorry, that, I can put in. I don't have anything in it.
You don't have
It's
anything in
just
your
a show.
multi-tool? You just walk with that for style?
Yes. It's a good counterbalance to the American.
All right. If you're going to walk with a multi-tool, remember, anything you walk with can be lost. And depending on the operations we're doing, lost equipment can often get left in the field. So don't carry anything that you're not willing to part with.
I'm going to show
This
you my
can force
inventory.
people in general to, like I said, like sometimes we're doing air operations or we're doing, white suit operations where we're just throwing ourselves away to be speed bumps. And we'll usually tell people, like, when we're in a situation where, okay, undersuit only kind of situation. But yeah, make sure that when you're walking with Gary, you have spares back at base and don't bring anything that you don't want to lose. So, fashionable items. I love my fashionable items. You should see my Final Fantasy XIV character. She has dresses off the chain. However, when I'm playing in here, like anything like that, just everybody in general be mindful that you can lose stuff, and we cannot always recover the stuff that we lose. All right, Nerian, what's your role?
Escort.
You're an escort. I see you've got a. Why don't
Totally
you have
real.
an airsoft blaster?
No, that's a real blaster.
That's an airsoft blaster.
No,
That's an
trust me.
airsoft blaster. Damn it. I see you like to stand out very much.
Yes.
You're a very standout kind of person. I nominate you to be the first to get shot in the head by a sniper. Alright, you got your
Yeah,
medical
definitely.
tool. You have a backup weapon? You have a main weapon?
I do, yeah. I'll equip that.
You got any actual guns on you?
Yeah.
We do a lot of shooting here. I don't know if they told you in the brochure.
Sometimes.
Alright. You got ammo to go with that weapon?
Yeah.
I might want to catch on a bit of it. Alright.
Just like
Okay,
to pull out the
not
bullets
to
and
pick
throw
on
them
you,
at
but
people.
Just be mindful. We are going into a combat situation, and we are going up against people that look for the odd man out because they love to shoot commanders, medics, and anybody of value. If you look important, you will probably get shot first. So keep that in mind when you're choosing your clothing. It's good to dress for the environment if you know where you're going, but a lot of times it's also good to not stand out from your fellow soldier, because if the enemy has one shot, he's going to shoot for the more valuable looking thing, and Nerian looks very, very valuable.
Yep.
So just be mindful of that, everybody. I'm not picking on you, Nerium, just like everybody be mindful of that.
So would we be safer in a sperm suit?
Depends on the situation. Like, honestly, we are supposed to be in uniform at all times. At least the TS4 undersuit and the Mazarov helmet is the bare minimum. And then anything on top of that, nothing shiny, nothing that glows, nothing that looks overly, flashy. So like the Clash armor and like that, which I love, it's a little too glitzy for the battlefield. So we're trying to go for the general military aesthetic. Each squad will have its own individual rules. Your squad leader might decide that they want to go a different route, but they're under the same general direction of try not to glow in the dark, try not to stand out, make sure you have stuff that's appropriate for the environment that you're working in. So that can mean that when we get to like high acid environments, high pressure, high radiation, we might have to adopt suits that do not have the Mazarov, because the Mazarov is not an environmental helmet. It's only meant for space. If you're going in the water, well, Mazarov will not protect you underwater necessarily in the future. So that is something to keep in mind. Generally, it's only the helmet and the undersuit that are officially uniform, but unofficially, like, we try to keep things kind of low-key because we do not want to stand out. We want to be able to nestle into the trash piles and the rocks and just look like a lump and not be, a shiny lump with glowing bits of armor. I think I told the story before. We used to use the Artemix helmet. It had that lovely little blue line, and we did a sniper battle to test it out, and the team that was wearing the Artemix, they all got shot in the head. So yes, you do stand out. If there's a piece of your armor that glows, or like one thing that concerns me is the medical goo. The medical goo glows, and we can't do much about the gun, right? But like the tubes, right now you can stash ammunition in your backpack. It's not a bad idea to maybe stick the tube in your backpack because you're not reloading it that often. And so backpack reload for the medical gun is probably better than having a glowing thing on your belt. Something to consider. Again, not a hard rule, but the more you stand out, the more likely you are to get attacked, the more likely somebody is to see you. Just something to keep in mind. Alrighty, everybody is where they is. Okay, now for the fun part of the example. We are going to reset. Everybody strip and dump everything into your inventory. Strip down to your skivvies.
And I'm still so far behind on logistics, I literally have nothing stored here hardly. I need to get
Oh, it's no
much.
problem, no problem. Just,
No, it'll make it easier for me to get redressed. I literally have only 2 sets of armor here.
Right, I was waiting for point 2 to drop before I started moving all my shit. Man, let's see how that's working out.
yeah.
Host, you're talking to both. Come on, girl.
God
Fix
damn
it.
it, I turned my shit off already.
Fix. You must have Vox activation for your in-game. Make that a push to talk and make it a different button than
Alright,
this
No,
one.
it is
Fully
push.
stripped,
Well,
meet
it
me
should
in
be
Hangar 8.
muted.
When you are
It's
fully
not.
stripped, meet me in Hangar 8.
And we love hearing you in here because, that's important too. And the hair is very good, actually. Good job on the hair.
According to my according to my options, it is muted.
Well, it's fine. It's fine now. Yeah, now it's fine. Like, you're not talking
Alright,
in-game
no
suddenly.
arguing in comms. Remember, we got one set of comm line right now. Even when we have SRS, we've only got one comm line, so when you gotta
What are
make
you
a
doing?
comment, you make a comment, try to close off your arguments real quick. I know it's hard. I am the worst offender. I love to argue. I talk all kinds of shit, but when you have one comm line, remember, you're sharing this with, it could be 20 people, depending. We're all lumped in here today to kind of prove the point that communications is an issue. So just bear that in mind. Those of you that are streaming and things like that, mind you're talking to your audience, you might want to tab out your mute or whatever it is you do. Just because, like I said, the other day we were down the planet, I was trying to talk to 4 people at once. I was trying to be JTAC, I was trying to be squad leader, I was talking to Figgy, I was talking to my squad, I was talking to the ships overhead, I was talking to James, and then I'm also trying to, keep track of what's going on with the exercise. So it can get very chaotic, and like bad things can happen, and it just makes it worse when everybody's talking at once. So generally, say what you have to say and try to close it off quickly. All right, everybody's here. Who's not here? Pez. Why is it
I
always
need
you?
a hard invite.
Oh, who's that? Sorry.
Rocket Raccoon.
You literally made your point
There.
because I didn't hear it because of the
Right,
communication
right.
fuckery. Which one is it? 8?
Hangar 8.
On the way.
Evil, do you want me to head out into my fighter now? Or you
Hold on. Just
copy?
trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
Alrighty, this is my personal redeemer. I call her the Beast. She is the most hated ship in all of Strike Force.
Aw. No one says that to her face.
Oh no, she knows it. She's caused more drama than a fucking YouTube streamer. Trust me, this thing's caused some shit. Many
How
long
do you have
meetings
her?
because this stupid thing. Cobra hates the damn thing.
What'd you do? Okay, you got repeaters. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's the smart for
Alright,
anti.
Pez, get over
Oh.
here in line with everybody else. We can do ship shopping later.
Sorry, I was looking at the loadout because I'm curious.
Alright, so as far as Figgy's concerned, the window is his finish line. That's where everybody has to be to start out. My finish line is getting everybody into ships. So when I say to sally forth, I want everybody dressed. If we're going to the window, we say going to the window. If we want you out of here, you got to get in your ship and be out there. So we're going to start to divide things up by crew a bit. Who here has a Carrack? Anybody? Anybody got a Cutlass Red, probably? Nobody has a Cutlass Red? Carrack?
Nope.
Let me see.
F crowd.
Yeah, I was expecting somebody to show up.
Pisces.
They got busy. Alright, I can substitute. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the window, naked as we are. We are going to start dressing. I'm going to assign you to different ships. We're going to get them out there. Helios, are you here?
I am. No,
Alright,
no,
meet us at the
that
window.
Brinkley there.
You're going to, okay, meet us at the window.
As long as nudity's involved, I'm down.
Alright, everybody get back to the window, get into your full battle rattle, and let's get ready to roll out.
How do I lose HP? What's going on?
You lose HP when you go to that stupid hangar because there's a void somewhere past the elevator. I've seen that.
What is my wife doing here?
What's your future wife doing there? That's a famous pickup line.
Now she's in the long jacket. She just walked by.
No.
And a long jacket.
All right, at least you have good taste in music. I got bonus points for that. Oh wait, that's the wrong hit.
Alright, here we get dressed. Alright, are we missing anybody? Rocket, where are you?
I'm catching
Did that
up.
do the party?
Not yet.
Hold on. I thought I did. Hold on. Okay.
No, it shows.
Anybody not in here that is not in the party? Alrighty, I'm gonna start dividing up crew. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spawn an A2 and we're gonna throw a medivac in there, and that will just have to do. Please forgive me if the stupid medivac explodes. For some reason, vehicles are exploding when they're in ships. I do not know why. It is a thing, and it's been happening. So we'll just have to deal with it. Alrighty, we're gonna get our crew assignments divvied up here a bit. Let's see, Rocket, I've got you on Helios, right? You're gonna bring a bomber.
Yeah, Drake is
come to the
gonna be
window.
with me.
When we give the order, you're gonna run to your bomber. Let's
Just
see,
gonna-
we had a fighter get in there, and you were the fighter guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What fighters do you have?
I have a Hornet Wildfire. At the moment, that's fully set up.
Okay, that'll do.
Yep.
Let me see here. We got two.
That's Scorpius, but it's up to you if you.
Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I don't over-apportion everybody.
I'm just trying to use the medbay real quick. There's a lost hope.
Okay, Geos, you have your Redeemer here by any chance?
See.
Alright, you want to take Professor Wright and Gunny. That should leave me K. Drake, Pez, and Space Beaver, right?
Evil.
Yeah.
I'll switch with K. Drake.
What's he doing?
He's part of Helios.
Oh, he's part of Helios?
Yeah, he's gonna be on the bomber today.
If you're sure with that, then yeah, you're gonna come with me.
Yes, I am.
Okay. K. Drake, you good with that? Okay, get your bomber ready. When I say go, everybody else is gonna follow me. We're gonna go to the A2, and then we're gonna move out from there. All right, everybody at the window.
Almost.
Yep, I need to get a drink as soon as this next stage is done, because I'm about to.
Yeah, it's
fall
just
out.
having a med.
Yeah.
Just using the medbay. Sorry. There we go.
No problem.
Back.
No problem. All right, I'm gonna call it at 3 minutes. Slightly better. But yes, 3 minutes. So keep that in mind. That like from the moment we say go, it takes. I would say just ballpark it. It takes about 5 minutes for everybody just to get to the window because it's gonna take another 2 minutes to get everybody to a ship.
Yeah, dressed. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to work on like making sure we have preset crew assignments and things like that. So in the future, whoever's running an event doesn't have to think about who has to go where. It's just like we're trying to get it set up to where it's like you get here, you get to the window, you get your instructions, and then we get out of here.
Well,
Okay,
with proper
so instructions for
persistence,
today-
our
instructions
armor
for
should
today-
have the stuff on it, and eventually, hopefully, things we equip on our armor will stick.
Eventually. Okay, so what we're doing for today is we're going to do a little bit of light JTAC training. We're going to do a little bit of sniper concealment, moving under cover, and we're going to demonstrate a few things with ship weapons and in respect to how they work. Okay, so everybody has their crew assignment. Does anybody not have a ship or assignment?
Could you please have repeated to me which ship I was on?
I believe I sent you with the G-host. You're on the
Okay,
Redeemer.
thank you.
Got a turret. So there should be 3 on the Redeemer, 1 bomber, and 1 fighter, I believe. And
Yep.
then everybody else is going to get on the C2, if I remember to bring the stupid thing here. I might have to change that. Alright, anybody not here? Let's see.
I have C2s here if you need them.
Yep. That'll be good. Okay, first deployment point is going to be Daymar. So, Rocket, you're still out there?
Yep.
Start heading towards Daymar. Alright,
Proceed.
Set go. We are going to start loading up. Go, go, go.
Is there a specific point on Daymar, or?
Just go to
hangar?
Daymar orbit.
Hey, Rocket, where are you?
We taking our own ships?
No, you're taking the ship you were assigned to.
Well, great. I missed that because I had to step away for a second.
Alright, you're assigned to the C2. Everybody for the C2 is Hangar 14.
Either we jump in together.
Crusader.
Hangar 08 for the Deemer.
I was about to pull out where my fighter was, but there's only one seat.
Rocket.
Yes, sir. I'm at Crusader, so at the moment jump into with the C2.
Rocket, you're
Yeah,
coming
like
here?
that proper elevator etiquette.
Okay,
I
go.
f-
Meet us at Daymar. Just head to Daymar orbit. We'll meet you there. It'll save time.
yeah,
those
I'll
ones you
give
come here.
Drake the bomber later on Daymar.
Yeah, well, we got K Drake in the bomber, right? So,
Yeah, I'll give him the ship on the OZ.
okay. Did I not click to go to the hangar? I'm gonna have to make a bit of a pit stop. I was expecting that I'd have a Carrack, but apologies for that. Budget cuts.
Do you want me to
Move
s-
the door lock for this stupid thing.
Do you want me to see if I have my hammerhead here, or?
I wanted something with a medical bay, actually.
Okay, copy.
Maybe that's a spoiler.
The co-pilot do anything on this ship? No, they don't, do they?
They will, but not right now.
Yeah,
For
there's
the
not a
MFT
turret for that
refactor.
location.
I'd imagine a lot of seating stuff is going to change as things move forward.
Is that the only turret, G-host?
Alrighty, so-
This one.
Oh, my medical vehicle is here. Is it intact?
If you want to take this out, I can do that.
I've got a
I
medical
fell through the
vehicle here,
ship.
so you fell through the ship.
That's not cool.
It doesn't matter. I just wondered if it was the only turret.
Pez, is the ship working for you?
There should
I
be an
fell through
upper
it,
and
but I was
bottom
on the
turret.
ladder,
Okay.
so maybe it was a ladder problem. I'm okay.
Okay,
All right,
G-host is away.
attention all hands. Attention all hands. We are going to do something special, so we do not need gear for this. So strip down and leave all your gear in the station, not on the ship, in the station. The only thing I need is for somebody to walk with a sniper rifle. Just walk with your undersuit. If you want to bring your white undersuit, that is fine. Saves on the finances later. Does somebody have a sniper rifle?
I do.
All right, Space Beaver, bring your rifle. We don't need ammo. Just bring the rifle, but do not leave your stuff on the ship. Leave it in the station.
If you're on the Deemer, we're close enough to this station for you to strip.
Head into Crusader.
Copy that.
Where is the entrance to this turret?
Which one?
It is to your right.
Like I hurt myself. I don't even have an undersuit to wear.
It's a panel.
You will
Red
want an
panel.
undersuit.
You're right.
I'm medical myself.
Any color undersuit is fine. I'm not picky.
I don't even have an
Either
undersuit.
what's the plan, Either? Do you want me
maybe
to?
want an
Everyone's-
undersuit.
Do you want me to fly down to the surface, Either, so you can come in on me, or?
Just stay in orbit over Daymar. Just try to stay out of trouble. We'll be there shortly.
Okay.
When I say shortly, I mean whatever speed this C2 flies at. I've been stripping out all the. Okay, so another advisory. Apparently, in this last patch, there are some components that have very little health points in them. Be advised that you may want to swap those components out for healthier components. You can check Urkel. So, like, some power supplies have 3,000 hit points, and the bugged ones have about 500 hit points. So it can lead to premature death and damages. So check your ships for anything that is maybe causing you problems.
Yeah, but how do we check for that? Just with
Go to
misstep behavior?
Urkel and look up the name of the module, and you can list the modules by their hit point allocation in Urkel. And if you see a module like the Arctic coolers, I think was one offender that I had in the, I think it was the Retaliator. I forget which ship I had it in. But like other coolers had 1,500 health points, and they had like 400 health points. So
Yeah, that's messed up because the Arctic, I think, is the size
It's
2
military.
military.
yeah, and a lot of ships got them by default. So if you have a default ship, you might want to, like a ship that you use a lot, especially in combat, you might want to look over it and double check.
Okay, no, never mind. I've upgraded Avalanche, so those should be okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
The Arctic's
Alright,
where the site
everybody
would
is
be.
where they're supposed to be. Anybody wondering where they're
Johnny's
supposed
with
to be?
G-Host.
All right, we got Rocket, Pez, me, and there was a fourth on the A2, the C2.
Space Fever.
Space Fever, yes. Okay, everybody done? You're all on the C2?
Affirmative.
All right, I'm going to start closing up the doors, and we're going to launch out of here. And as expected, it takes about 5 minutes to get everybody on their ships. This is the time that we will work on. This will probably not be the only time we do this exercise. I'm going to try to set up so that other people can do it. It is good to be in the habit of like knowing where you're supposed to be. That saves a lot of time, like knowing what ship you're supposed to be on and what you're supposed to have, so that we can just get out the door faster. Just to double check, everybody left behind all but their undersuit and helmet, right? The only thing that we should have is Space Beaver with a sniper rifle.
I have
Do we
mine.
need an undersuit and helmet? Because
we're going to Daymar, so you might want an undersuit. Do you have one?
all right, hold on. I don't really have
Oh,
a one, but all
we
right.
weren't supposed to have our gear on?
Leave all your other gear behind. Just bring your undersuit, your helmet, and in your case, Beaver, the sniper rifle.
I suppose it's more of how much you care about losing shit. If you don't care about losing it, then whatever.
You will lose it, so yeah. It's not a accident. It is a fucking guarantee you will lose it. Yeah, we are going to do science, so
They don't be able to survive on Daymar? They don't be able
Does
to
anyone have
survive
like a
on
tidy
Daymar?
whitey suit they can throw in storage for me?
I'm gonna throw some.
All I have is the 2 armored suits I have on station.
I'm gonna
right
throw
now.
a couple into storage on the C2.
There's a box down there. We can't see your storage. Oh wait, yeah we can. What the fuck?
Storage is bugged for some reason. Is it here? Which one is the storage container? Is it this one? Which one is the storage container on this ship? I use the C2 so infrequently that I don't remember where any of this stuff is.
Should be on the lines of that little.
Oh, I found it. Okay. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got 4 spare suits. Let me find 4 spare helmets. It'll be the crappy helmets. I don't need those. We are not going for fashion points in this run. Alright, Pez, you see this spot here?
Spot
There
where?
should be there should be 4 suits in there, over here where I'm standing. You see me? Back here?
Yeah.
Yeah, check there.
Oh, and the thing. Okay, yeah. I noticed I can see the storage is the weird part. I didn't think I could see storage.
Yeah.
I think I can literally see your vehicle storage, which I
Grab a suit
didn't know
and
was
just
a
keep
thing.
a spare suit there.
Right.
I don't know how many we'll need, but Alright, everybody jump into a seat if there's one available. Even if it's a recliner somewhere. Just somebody falls out the ship. Alright, Pelican 1 is moving out.
God, is it wrong? I want to wear the purple one.
Yeah, go for it, man.
No, I can't.
Be your
It's
most
too cool
fashionable
looking.
self.
Evil.
It's all gonna get lost.
I'll just wear the
Yes.
sperm
Oh,
suit.
there you are.
Do you run a multi-monitor setup or something?
Kinda.
Every time you open your Mobi-Glass or open an inventory, it zooms into like the top left of the screen. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Well, I'm spying. I'm watching the screen.
Okay. I was gonna say if you want to join, we're still mobile.
I'm about 5 hours out of town, so it ain't gonna happen for a while. But good luck, y'all. I'll be watching and judging.
All right.
Forces.
Okay. So we're just kind of covering over that. What we started with is punctuality, making sure we get stuff done on time, making sure we're supposed to be, making sure we have our stuff ready, making sure we know what ship we're going on. These are all very important, and like moving forward, we're trying to get people assigned to. I don't want to say permanent squads because how the game works often, like whenever you get in, whenever you log in at night, you know, whoever's there is whoever you play with. But at the same time, when we're doing events, we're going to try to make sure we have squad structures together with, you know, proper leadership and eventually get you assigned to specific ships. So if we're using like a Polaris or a Perseus or something like that, you might be assigned to a particular ship so that when we do these kinds of exercises, it goes a bit faster. We don't want to get worse than 5 minutes where it can be avoided. We want to try to get things together because, again, people's time is valuable. And honestly, would you rather be dicking around in port or would you rather be out there doing fights? So the faster we can get out, the faster we can get to the fun. Case in point, we started this exercise at 2 o'clock and it's 2:40, so it's 40 minutes. Organizing and yeah, we had some drills in there and a lot of me talking bullshit back and forth, but with respect to how long things take, I planned a half an hour, we're 10 minutes late, so that's on me. But that's just the reality of it. It's try to be quick, try to get what you got to get done. Okay, we are going to Daymar. I'm going to pick a light side location and land down there. When we get there, I want the ground squad guys on my ship to set their home point to the medical berths in the bottom. Wait till we're at Daymar because I think there's something fucky-wucky going on with the ship. That vehicle was stored there 2 days ago and it's working. I set my home point to it, but if something goes strange, we might have to improvise.
G-Host, can you call out a SCN, please? What speed are you doing?
I'm in nav.
Yeah, but what speed?
Max.
Okay. That's...
For me, that is, let me check. 980.
Okay, copy. I was just following you and struggling to...
Alright, sorry, I was trying to just catch up to Rocket over here.
That's alright, yeah.
Yeah, I think the quantum drive I threw in this ship is a lot slower than I expected it to be, so we might be here for a minute.
Now I'm down to SCM mode.
Copy.
Which non-boosted, my max SCM speed is 140. 160, sorry.
Alrighty, we might have a minute. Okay, so we went over some changes before. Reloading from backpack is now a thing. So when we do normal missions or we're going out there to shoot stuff, you can throw extra magazines and like that into your backpack. Again, be mindful of anything that glows, anything that's shiny. These things can give away your position. You want to be fashionable. Be very careful that standing out from the group, it does make you very much a target. This is a lesson that's been repeatedly taught to us, and I myself make that mistake of, you know, trying to be shiny, and it does not end well. Other things.
We're not wearing backpacks though, are we?
No, we're not wearing anything right now. Space Beaver, when we get there, okay, so covering a bit of the JTAC role, the Joint Tactical Advance Command. Did I get that right?
I think so.
Acronym.
Whatever.
Basically, so the role of the JTAC is to communicate from the ground force to the Air Forces and to kind of guide in attacks, heavy weaponry, and things like that, and try to organize that. It's not really an SOP right now. It's something that exists in real squads. It's something that the ground squad's going to have to try to incorporate. This is more of an experimentation, kind of food for thought, as to something that if your squad leader has to communicate with the JTAC, he has less time to communicate with the squad, and he has less time to communicate with command. So the solution in communication is going to have to be to divvy up responsibilities. So we will have to worry about things like, a communication officer for the ship that handles, intership comms, so that the commanders aren't the ones, barking at everybody. We will have to think about things like JTAC ground controllers. We will have to think about Overlord. We will have to think about a guy that's in charge of organizing who the aircraft respond to. Basically, consider roles that divvy up the responsibilities in your squad so that it's not one person doing everything. We are a small group now, but it is important to kind of put that in the back of your mind so that as we move forward, we kind of have these roles ready. The different squad leaders, the people that are there now that will be moving into higher positions, keep that in mind, because what you're going to find is that communications quickly gets to be overwhelming, and we do not have a perfect structure. We have SRS, which is basically a radio communication system that we have borrowed from DCS. DCS is a very hardcore flight sim, and they're trying to simulate all the realistic stuff that happens. So they talk in very realistic ways, and there's lots of do's and don'ts. However, even in DCS, there is kind of a general rule. It is more important to get the message across than to worry about, the particular code of conduct. So if I want to talk to somebody, I'll go Redeemer, this is C2, what's your position? And the Redeemer will say back,
C2 Redeemer, I am locked in step with Rocket Raccoon.
Right. That's the official way to do it. You're getting shot at, you might not think, have the wherewithal to get it out because people get excited and our brains go wonky. We can speak in plain when the need arises. You'll get roused for it later, but there's nothing wrong with doing that. G-Host, where the fuck are you? See, that's how that works. So it's because it's more important that I know it's more important that we transmit the information than it is to worry about the specific protocol. So when we do protocol stuff, it's role play, it sounds good, and it's the ideal. Don't get hung up on it when we're in a match, right? You got to find out something, just say what you got to say, get it out there.
A lot of it's muscle memory too, so you'll get in a situation where you won't even think about it, you'll just say it without it.
Yeah, ideally we do it enough and it'll just become the way we talk. But like I said, we are all in the learning phase. How's that old saying going? They always say garbage can, they never say garbage cannot. The ideal is that, we take our little force and we practice and we get better. And we will get to muscle memory with things like shooting, combat, coordination, and like that, but it just has to be practice. And the more we practice it, the better it's going to proliferate, the longer it's going to stick. But in learning phase, learning anything, especially communications, just be mindful that a lot of people are talking in the same channel. Be terse, get your point across, and once you got it across, sit back. If you have to ask a question, wait for an opening to ask a question. Try to avoid talking over others where possible. If a lot of people are talking at once, you might have to be the one that breaks and tells everybody, hey, combat comms. Right now we're in a bit of a relaxed mode, so I'm just kind of using up the channels, but right now we have 10 people in Discord, so if everybody talked at once, it would turn to chaos, one talking at a time. We can kind of keep things rolling. Alright, Redeemer C2, we're about 2.7 gigameters out. Is that gigameters or gigaclicks? They changed the distance measure. Alright, when we get to Daymar, I am looking for a light side location. Helios, this is C2. Is 141 on the light side or the dark side right now? Hey, Rocket.
Not paying attention. Come on, Rocky, you had one job.
I have no clue.
All right, can
Which
you see,
location?
is it Arc, is it Crusader, is 141.
Stand by.
Are they in the light or the dark?
Evil, because you're in the DCS, quick question. You might have heard this. You know the real world story of breaking comms discipline, saving a very serious, one of our best fighter pilots' life in Vietnam?
Yeah.
Cunningham,
I
yeah.
also heard the story of a squad that used a credit card to make a collect call to their commander because their communications broke down.
Yeah, I heard about that one. No, it was Cunningham and his Rio. An AWACS guy saw a couple of MiGs closing on his 7, and he knew he could not do the normal comms thing to let him know in time. So he literally called him out by first name. He's like, Jim, you got 2 on your 7 o'clock, 3 miles in closing. I don't think they see you. And that allowed him to just immediately break with his wingman and take the guys out and saved his ass.
Yep.
Right. Alias to command, we're right at the edge of the day and night cycle.
All right. I'm at the Terminator right now. I'm about 187 kilometers behind you. My drive is cooling down. Let me pick a location. The exact location doesn't matter for what we're going to do. Let me see.
May I suggest, what was it? 8 something? Brios? Brios is doing the
I would use Brios, but we might get disrupted by other players.
Planes?
Looks like Newen Waste Management and Dunlow Ridge Aid Shelter are both like in the middle of the day.
Okay, we're gonna head to Dunlow Ridge, but we're not gonna land there. We're gonna proceed probably a bit more eastward, I would assume. Like 10 clicks or so, just to get out of the way of any players. Proceed to Dunlow Ridge Air Shelter, all ships.
Alright, aligning. Spooled and ready.
Give me 1 second. Spooled and ready. Rocket.
Received. Punching. Maintain speed when you get out.
Okay.
There's not a mission associated with this, is there?
There may be air missions, which is why I don't want to land directly on it. I'm gonna probably go like 20, 30 clicks past it. We just need a vacant lot where the weather's not too bad.
Whoa.
About 2 kilometers up. Alright, approaching targets. Master modes, you don't want to like fly right up on something. I'm thinking like 20 kilometers out is probably a good distance.
Would you like me to escort Rocket or you, Evil?
Just follow them in. We're all going to be in a group in a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to fly past Dunlow. I am right now heading bearing 224. Speed is about 158.
I'm about to slow down. Watch out. Break formation.
Break. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how the Air Forces are doing it. My recommendation, do echelon left or echelon right. Try not to have anything in front of you. In case the server hiccups, you don't bounce into somebody in front of you. Be on their left wing or on their right wing. Try not to get too far spaced out, because being close together does matter in master modes right now. But like the server still hiccups, so you don't want to, if you have like somebody right on your nose, there is a risk you're going to bounce right into them. And the same thing, approaching stations and things like that, try not to put things directly in front of you. Try to approach from the side, just to be mindful that collisions are a real problem. Alright, currently bearing 216. We're down to 1.1k in altitude.
And I was formation flying above you, Rocket, upside down at one time.
Yeah.
What's Professor flying? I can't tell.
That was something.
Did we pass the age shelter? I think we did. I'm just looking for a nice flat spot. Alright, getting ready to set down. I'm just looking for a nice spot around here.
Open. I'm just standing 10 clicks out.
Yeah, Helios and Escort, stay in the air for the time being. I will ask you to come down for something, but give me a minute.
Okay.
Alright, I think this is as good as any spot. Let's set down here.
I may set down like 10 clicks out eventually. This thing can guzzle fuel, but at the moment we're good.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Redeemer, just stay nearby, not too close, but looking for a flat spot.
Is K-Drake here?
Alright, we have set down.
Enough.
Alrighty, we have made it to
Where's-
phase 2.
Wait, where's K-Drake? Where's the other Helios squad, remember?
Should be on the city.
See him?
Alright,
Okay.
engines are off.
He's over here. K-Drake's with us.
K-Drake, you there?
Ah, okay. Just
Yeah.
couldn't see names. Sorry. Do
Yeah,
apologize.
he's up here with us. He's in the
Alright,
rec zone.
we're gonna make a little camp right here just for a minute. Just everybody kind of huddle around. Okay, so who's got Face Fever? You got the sniper rifle, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just hang on to that. Okay. Alright, members of the ground squad. Let's see, who do we have? We have Pez, we have me. Rocket, you're coming here, right?
Yeah,
Now's a good time to swap over.
yeah, that's what I was doing here.
Yeah. Space Beaver, set your home point to this medical Ursa and pray the Lord the damn thing doesn't blow up.
Already done. I just did it.
Seems to. Vehicles
keep
are
forgetting we can
exploding and I
spawn
do not
here
know
now.
why.
Yeah, good idea. Wait, all of us or just him?
Those that I mentioned: Pez, Space Beaver, Rocket, and me. That should be 4, right? Yeah.
Someone look onto me.
Who did?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
All right, I'm good to go.
Redeemer, I just want you like nearby. We're gonna do a little bit of demonstration here. K-Drake, you're gonna be in the cockpit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things I wanted to show was the new Sniper Glint feature, which I think a lot of people they've heard about, but they have not seen or like had any practical.
Oh, I experienced it.
Yeah. I've
Oh,
experienced it
shit. Can we science something? If it's not too late, if we have access, we
what do
probably
you
don't
want
have access. I'm curious if the holographics do that. I'm pretty sure just the by 4s and larger
Anything
do that.
4x or greater, I was told.
But there you go. So the 3-bys are a bit of a nice.
Do you have a 4x holographic with you?
They don't make 4x holographics. They do make 3x. That's my point. The 3x
The 3x
holographics
won't
is
do
going to
it.
be the new
3x
meta.
won't do it.
That's going to be the new meta. The
Yeah,
4x
no,
is
they-
the
Anything 4x or
Tau.
higher.
Yeah, that's the Tau and above. So
Right.
either way, that's good news because I like the 3x as a good
Okay,
compromise.
so right now we are parked. I am looking to the north, which I don't know why. When I was standing on the ship, north was the other direction.
I get confirmation that
reasons.
one of us has just bumped onto me. It's got radar lock.
They're in a spirit.
Yes, that was me.
Okay, copy.
Okay.
I do like this ship design. I like Crusader. That's one of the ship designs I really like. Like,
All right. Okay, ground squad, form up around me. All right, who we have? We've got Rocket. Okay, Space Beaver, I need you to bring your rifle. I want you to go about 270. You see those rocks over there?
Yeah, the larger one's kind of right to your leftish.
Look directly in the direction I'm looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he means
just
that
walk
hill.
up there. It's like 200 meters or so, I think.
Yeah, probably. Maybe a little more.
Yeah, just go tuck yourself in there real quick. Don't get hung up on the terrain or anything. Whatever you do, try not to fall through the planet. It's gonna happen, isn't it? It's gonna,
Damar's usually pretty behaved. That's why they do the race here.
it's gonna happen. I just know everything's gonna go
Don't jinx it. Stop it, evil.
You should probably shut your door too.
We should, but we're standing right here. Okay. Yeah, just kind of get up on that hill. You should be able to see us from there. You're about 200 meters away. Yeah, that's about sniping range. That's good. Yeah, stop right there, right where you can see us. Okay, you see me, Rocket? You see Pez? Okay, pull out your rifle and point it at us. Just point it towards us. Are you pointing it at us?
Yes, I am. Pointing at you specifically.
Okay, so it only works for enemies. That's interesting. It doesn't work for friendlies. Because it should, you know, it's very
Okay,
obvious.
Space Beaver, I'm gonna drop you from the party.
Because when I saw someone aim at me, it was very obvious.
Okay, Space Beaver, I'm gonna drop you from the party. Hold on.
Roger that.
Yeah, I thought it would show up for everybody.
Yeah, it should be a universal effect, but maybe that's a friendly fire thing. Okay, he's out of the group.
I see it. I see it now.
Oh, I think the
interesting.
friendly thing just covered it up a little bit.
Maybe the name covered it up, right? All right.
It's not as bright as I thought it was, to be honest. Let me see it again.
Redeemer, get down here and land like
Point at us
somewhere
again.
to our starboard side.
Yeah.
Make
It's
sure
not
you orient
nearly as bright
yourself
as I
so the
thought it would
gunners
be.
can see.
All right, put him back in the group, because honestly, I don't think the group thing hides it. I just think we couldn't see it. 'cause
Well,
the name tag.
I want people to see it, and we'll put it back in the group. But I want people to see it first, just to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what it is. So that if somebody's flagging you with a rifle, you kind of know
So
what it
here's
looks
the
like.
thing. During the daytime, not so bad. At nighttime, that's going to be a beacon.
Yes, yes. Spoiler alert. We're gonna get there. Don't run too far ahead of me.
Well, I didn't
All
mean
right,
to,
so
but-
just land somewhere to our starboard side here. Come down low. I just want the gunners to see. Beaver, flag the Redeemer. Redeemer, you point a bit to your starboard. Turn right about 20 degrees. Not to land. Just turn right like 20 degrees or so.
Yeah, 20, 30
Unless you
degrees.
wanna
It's those
get out.
rocks on the ridge line to your
You
2
see those
o'clock.
rocks,
Now it's
like,
1 o'clock.
It's about
Keep-
bearing
keep going,
270,
keep going.
240, 270-ish.
Yeah, I see the glint from it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
see it?
okay, they see it. Yeah.
Redeemer gunners, do you see it? Professor, Gunny, you see it?
I don't see anything.
Point towards the north of the Redeemer. Hold C. You see some rocks over there? Gunny, what are you? You're in a turret seat?
Yeah,
Gunny?
I was in the turret seat. I got out because I thought he was going to land.
Oh, no. If you're, okay, so
Right at you.
we've had this issue before, and I'm not picking on you, Gunny, but we've had this issue before. If you are assigned to a ship and the ship lands, unless you're told, do not get out of your station, right? Because the pilot might be assuming that the turret gunners are still there. Forward turret, be advised that you do have to aim your guns upward as not to hit the ground when you touch down. But that's easy to do. Just mouse nose upwards, right? But like, unless the pilot, like if you're sitting in a turret where you've been assigned and the ship lands, don't just automatically get out until the pilot tells you disembark, right? Because there are situations where we're going to pick up people dropped off, especially Pelican. I know I'm the only one in Pelican, so I'm talking to myself, but like, if we are picking up people and dropping them off and you're assigned to a turret on a Pelican, stay there unless you're told to disembark, if you're assigned there. If you get on a ship and you're just there because we're ferrying people, it is our rule to try to occupy all the seats. When we land, I think we're just have to make it a rule that the pilot has to say, get out the turret. Because the pilot might think you're in the turret and then something happens and he's expecting you to shoot and you're not there. All right, Gunny, do you see that rock ridge bearing about 240-ish?
Yeah, I'm going to run towards
Look at the
it.
nose of the Redeemer. Go to the nose.
I'm going to run
Go to the
towards
nose.
it. Watch where I'm heading. Okay, he's going to shoot towards it.
Yeah. Space Beaver, flag Gunny, or flag the Redeemer.
Like,
Gunny,
It
you see a
just-
flash there?
It's pretty subtle, but it's
I'm
more
not
visible
seeing
at
the
night.
flash.
Yeah, it's hard to tell right now because we got the backdrop of the sky.
I see somebody on the ridge there.
Right, that's who you want to
so
look
you
for.
see him. So that's
I
good.
don't
See if you see
I
a little
don't
bit
see
of
a
a
flash though.
It's like a light. It's very subtle. So
It looks like a very dim light.
It's difficult to see.
do this. Flag and unflag and see if he sees it going on and off.
Yeah, just kind of sweep it back and forth across the Redeemer. Just, Gunny, hold C, press C. You'll be pointing towards the nose of the Redeemer. G-Host, just kind of point in the direction. Space Beaver, just kind of like flag across the nose of the Redeemer. Let's see if we see it.
By the way, as far as teaching points, Evil, you're never talking to yourself because even though you're
Yeah, I
technically
still don't see it.
you're the
Oh
one
yeah, I
pelican.
see it
Okay,
now.
I see it now.
I
Okay.
see it now.
All right, so it's not as bad, and especially in the daylight, it's not as bad. But anybody who's sniping, be aware when you are looking down the scope, you are visible to your target. So do not hold the scope over the target for extended periods of time, or bad things may happen. People that are looking for snipers, like you see a light, call it out, try to call out the direction, try to guess the distance, because that is going to matter. Okay, okay, so everybody has seen the light, right? Everybody knows what it looks like?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, okay, Space Beaver, get back here.
Did you say fire? No.
Do not
this-
fire, do not fire. Don't get ahead of the damn lesson.
And if you do fire, shoot the guy on the far right, running towards the ramp.
Okay, Space Beaver, I want you to store the rifle on the ship. Is that the safest thing to do? Might be the safest thing to do.
There's no local storage, I don't think, is there? No.
Should be okay. There's external storage on the Ursa in the back.
Yep. True.
Yeah, store the rifle on the ship. Make sure your home point is set here. Am I adding too many spoilers here? I wanted it to be a
You're fine.
surprise. It needs to be a surprise, though.
It's medically valid to have your imprint move locally if you can. That's a squad SOP, so no, you're not doing anything weird.
Alright.
And also, technically, anyone who can fly and they just are not averse to flying, should be able to at least reasonably fit any role. So even though
Okay,
you're only
Pez.
Pelican, other people can do drops, but you're the
Alright.
best.
Pez, I want you
Sure.
to go to the C2 and collect that rifle from storage. Rocket, Beaver, you're gonna come out here with me.
And I'm trying to use looking at you through my turret through that
It's
little
in box
gap.
or is it in local storage?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
You also have precision mode. You have access to precision mode, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't have access to using my head tracker for my gun.
Ah. But you should have it for pilot, though.
What storage?
is
Oh, he put it in the
precision
Arsenal
mode?
storage. That's what he did.
Just, I'm not in the party too, so you know.
Oh, that's
What-
fine. That's fine. We're gonna re-rig parties a bit. Just come out here and stand next to me. I'm standing on by the nose of the C2.
What is precision mode?
Okay, so precision mode, you might have to bind the key. I believe it's left alt right mouse click. It basically zooms in and allows you to select subcomponents on a ship. So it allows you to use the gimbal function of your turret. The turrets all have gimbal now, so if you're trying to shoot at something at long range, you can use precision mode to kind of nudge yourself in.
So turrets now have manual gimbal and auto gimbal. So
Real quick, where did he put the Where did he put the gun? I don't see it anywhere.
External storage on the Ursa.
Yeah, on the Ursa.
It's
External.
next to the button
Where's-
in the back.
Oh.
There's a gun rack there too, I think.
Oh, I just put it in. I didn't put it on the gun rack.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Almost
so
storage.
The
Oh no.
for
Oh no. Well,
All right.
everybody stand by.
gird your loins.
Yeah, just wait. Keep your
Okay,
fingers crossed.
so the reason why I want Pez to retrieve that rifle is we're gonna do a little bit of an exercise where Pez is gonna kind of operate like the JTAC. No favoritism, but Pez is second in command at Alpha Squad, and I need him to trickle down this information to other members. So I want to let him experience it. Sorry, Space Beaver. I know it's your rifle. We'll get it back to you eventually.
Maybe.
Okay, so when the server recovers, assuming the server recovers, yeah, good time for a bathroom break. But when the server recovers, we're gonna me, Space Beaver, and Rocket are gonna serve as kind of training dummies. Redeemer, Helios, or I guess it's Navy, Helios, and fighters are what, Viper or Pyromancers? What are they now? Call sign?
Escorts, not pyromancers.
Escorts, okay. I want you guys to pull back. You see the direction the C2 is facing? If possible, I want you to pull back about 10 kilometers behind it and just go up in the air, like about 5,000 meters should be fine.
Okay.
And just kind of hover there. When the server comes back, I'm gonna
just behind it and.
Yeah, just hover there. When the server comes back, just kind of hover there.
Copy.
And I'll give you further instructions in a minute when the server.
Okay.
Tea break.
Just a heads up, I got a jet in about 30 minutes.
Is that Jihad that just said that?
No.
It was Space Beaver.
Okay.
Alright, so assuming that we come back in. Yeah, assuming things don't go horribly wrong. Ground squad, when we get back in, I'm putting a lot of faith in the server right now. When we get back in, it's going to be last call to store any extra gear that you have and like that on the C2. Anything you don't want to lose. We are going to be training dummies, and what we're going to do is we're going to give the air pilots a little chance to kind of do a little bit of practice. We're going to walk about half a kilometer away from the C2. Just follow the line of the C2. And we're going to spread out like 300 meters from each other. And then I think I'm going to, Space Beaver, you're not in the party. Rocket, I'm going to drop you from the party so that you two are invisible.
Okay.
One of you is going to go way out to my right, one of you way out to my left. So I'm still in party, so I'm still visible. I want to try a barrage from, what's the maximum range for turrets now? It's 3,000 meters? Is it 2,007? What's the maximum repeater range? It's 2.5, right?
Not sure on that.
Yeah.
I can check her real quick.
The space repeaters?
I know the 788
2,500
6 kilometers
officially, but they're more effective inside 15.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start with the ineffective and like move into the more effective.
I hear planet noises. I think we're recovering slowly. Stand by, guys.
Yeah, no rush. Everybody's on a potty break, so we'll give them a minute for it to recover.
At least we're not 30K back to the menu. You know what I mean?
Thank God for little favors, man.
Oh, we're back.
You're
At least I'm back.
Server error. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so
I will get behind
Pez,
you.
keep your eye on me with the sniper rifle. Redeemer or Escort, Helios, you're gonna pull back about 10 kilometers. Let Ghost lead. Just follow G-Host up.
Copy.
Try not to bang into each other. It's embarrassing. Alright, Pez, keep your eye on me. We're gonna move like 500 meters or so distant.
Okay, I'm back, but I still haven't found the gun. What do you mean this external storage? Like, what the heck is
If you
external
look
storage?
you're standing in the Ursa, right?
In the Ursa. Okay,
Yeah, look
I'm in it.
up on the ceiling towards the back.
Oh, I see it. Loot.
Yeah, check there.
Patient storage. I didn't know this fucking boxes were up here. Okay, nothing in that one. Yeah, this
I hope that damn rifle made it. That's half the exercise right there. I knew I should have walked with a spare. Oh, it's fine if we don't have it. We'll just wing it.
Just
I
be aware,
might have
Geo,
got
so your
8
back ramp is
because I
down.
don't see it in the storages. I don't
Alright,
see
I
it
can
in
see
the
you
main
guys.
storage.
Oh no, your back ramp is down. That's what I'm saying.
My back ramp is up.
No, G-host, sorry.
Oh,
Here, look on the ground.
I don't know what Geos is doing in his back ramp these days. I don't ask, man. Not my department.
Yes. Can you jump?
Not the whole damn C2. Don't jump the whole damn C2. What the hell is that?
Hmm?
The whole C2 jumped.
Interesting.
When you said, "Can you jump?" the whole C2 jumped up in the air. I hope that's
We're
not
not
yours.
here.
That gave me a fucking heart attack.
We're not that fat.
I mean, it's true. Our models are.
Evil question. Do I still need to be in the party, or when are you just finding
Stay
me?
in the party right now. I'll boot you out when we get there.
Yeah, there's no gun.
Roger.
There's no gun at all.
Nope,
Shit.
nope, it vanished. I've checked the vehicle storage, I've checked Ursa storage main, I've checked both the lockers, and of course it's not the gun rack.
It's not in his personal storage, is it?
He'll have to look. I gotta step away to get a refill real quick.
Right.
I have a sniper rifle on this ship.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gone. The rifle's
On
gone.
E-host. Oh, actually, I'd have to check because of the server thing, but let me check right now.
All right, I'm checking storage. I don't see this one. Patient storage.
Just confirm, you said 10 clicks. correct?
We'll be fine without it, I guess. It's disappointing.
Confirm, Evil, you said 10 clicks, yeah?
Yeah, I was just checking on my back ramp real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
For some reason, it wouldn't let me go third person.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
say again?
Oh, copy. Oh.
I do have the sniper rifle.
You do have it. Okay. Sorry, who was that again?
And I have 2 clips.
That's Gunny.
We don't need any ammo. Gunny, can you come down and give that sniper rifle to Pez? Actually, no. Hold on to it. Do not do anything with
I
it.
was gonna
Stay
say,
where you
use
are.
the box or use something, yeah, do something
Yeah,
else.
stay where you are. Don't take it off. Don't take it off. Keep it. Just hold on to it for right now. Just keep it close at hand. It's more important for the next part than this part. In that case, Pez, you've been upgraded to optional target. So,
Yay.
all right. So meet me on the nose of the C2. Rocket, Pez, Beaver.
Yes. Just to confirm, I'm just quickly landing
Damer.
out, back in.
Okay.
It's third person's bugged.
Keep an eye out for Skeeter.
Okay, so we're gonna march north of the C2. Maybe to about just follow me.
North? Wait, which is north?
210. 210.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, that's not north.
That's what I thought.
to
you
the
meant.
south. Sorry.
You meant to the nose of
I
the
don't know
C2.
why. When I landed, the compass said 000.
I
So
know.
I was trying to point north, and then I got out and it's saying 180. I'm like, oh, okay.
Why does he get armor, Dad? Not fair.
If he wants to leave the armor here, man, I'm not gonna argue with the man. Yes, we're not doing body recovery today. That's why I brought the medical stuff. Alrighty.
There we go.
Let's stand like right about here is good. Alright, we're like 360 meters, that's fine. Okay, Rocket, I want you to go towards those rocks at 150.
No!
Who was that? What happened?
Someone just died. I heard
Who
that.
died?
Or they had
just
a,
landed into the side of the Redeemer.
Oh!
We're fine.
I'm dead.
Sorry, did we lose?
Brilliant. He lost the escort.
That was the
Seeing
escort.
playing.
Okay, grab a Gladius or whatever and come back out here. Don't worry. It's fine, it's fine. Could be worse. Okay, so the Redeemer's still flight worthy, right?
Versus flight.
Yeah, we just lost a tail wing. That's it.
That's normal state for the Redeemer. The damn thing
I
doesn't.
was gonna say it always loses the tail.
Seeing play of Valaticus 3.9 kilometers.
Yeah, I saw him. It's in Connie Phoenix, so
Who?
not too worried about him.
Enemy?
Nah.
Cobra.
Okay. All right. Pez, head out like 270.
By the way, hopping definitely uses less stamina on low grav
does.
planets.
All right, Space Beaver, you're gonna stand next to me and try to grab some epic video.
How far do I go?
We're just gonna stand apart. Go like 150, 200 meters or so. It should be fine.
Oh shit. Okay, a little bit further.
Yeah, 200 meters. That's fine. So we're like equidistant. Okay, Jihos, I want you to approach towards my direction. Stop at about 2 kilometers. I think that's the maximum range for your guns, right?
About 3.2, about 3K, yeah.
You know what? Stop at 3K, and then we'll just move in. Okay, so what I want to test is the maximum effective range for a barrage. A barrage basically means point your guns where the ground controller tells you to point. Unfortunately, we don't have a sniper rifle, so we do not have a ground controller right now, but just use my marker as a target for the moment. Basically, you're pointing all your guns, turrets, whatever you got, broadside if you can, or whatever's most effective, in the general direction that the ground control is telling you. So the ground control will basically tell you, so it'll be Redeemer cleared for approach, pass south to north, target is 347 meters north, south of the C2.
Oh, we better hurry, storm's coming in.
Even better.
Gonna affect visibility.
Nothing personal, Space Beaver. I'm gonna just stand like a few feet over here just in case.
I've got us equal distant. I'm repositioned, so I'm about 200 from you and then 400 from him.
All right. So remember,
Okay,
a
we're 3
barrage.
clicks up.
All right. So remember, a barrage is very, very inaccurate. So you might want to sweep your turrets back and forth a bit. Hold off on the C788s right now. Just use the turrets, the lasers, or what you got there. The grenade launchers might do more damage. I want to test that, but we will see. All right. Redeemer and Helios, you are cleared to fire, direct fire weapons. Fire for effect. All ships fire. All right, you are firing long. Oh, you're all over the place.
Not starting to get in there.
Yeah,
You guys know how to use your precision modes?
I think I need to go closer.
Use precision mode, and you can use my marker. Aim
Oh
up on
wow,
the marker.
holy shit. That was close.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
How behind
Gotta
this
say, you can instantly see that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it into 2 kilometers. But like from my perspective, the shots are flying like 50 meters left, right, and everywhere. Yeah, right about there should be good. All right, Redeemer, you are cleared to fire. All turrets fire. Fire for effect. Still going long. It's going over my head. Yeah, you can see on the video later. Hopefully it's recording properly. Yeah, you're hitting the boulders. That was pretty close, actually.
So the thing is, we don't see we only see your names and
Yeah.
we don't know where to aim.
Yes, this is part of what I want to demonstrate. Human targets are very small, and it only matters if you score a direct hit. Unfortunately, in the future, the game... Okay, all ships hold fire. Unfortunately, right now, lasers and cannons have to directly hit the target in order to matter. If they're near enough, it's not close enough. It might rattle the player that you're shooting at, but right now, orbital barrages are not very effective.
Yeah,
It's different with
they don't do
vehicles.
damage.
Okay, so Now, Redeemer, I want you to use the 788s. All guns fire for effect.
And honestly, Evil, I'm curious in the future if we get proper round types, high explosive versus AP.
Yeah.
I want to add
should have a blast radius.
the way the
Something got me.
repeaters.
I got hit.
Oh, so there is blast radius.
That might have been C78.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be the 788s. Yeah, I got
That was
hit.
Johnny.
No damage.
That was Johnny.
Sorry.
They haven't hit me
Same
yet,
with
but they're getting
you.
close.
Yeah, there's two of
Cone
us down.
firing.
Okay, Beaver, I'm gonna
You're
stand
good.
right next to you just so we got our markers together to maximize the chances of. Try with the 788s again. Just try to drop a few rounds right on top of it. I got knocked over, but I took no physical damage, which is.
Yeah, because I don't think it's modeled to
Way
really
better.
hurt players properly.
Well, it scored a hit.
And that's what
So
I mean.
that's
I think you can get hit by a ballistic and it won't really do anything to a human player right now because they haven't put that in the game currently. It's not really an
Yeah,
effect.
there's
that's
dust
been
flying everywhere. Like,
scripted in.
we're getting peppered, but
Like in theory, even these lasers should be causing at least some disruption and
yeah,
let's
close
say,
in, get closer.
like shake effect, even if it's just a suppression effect. Like right now, I should be suppressed as hell. Like they got gunfire all over me, even if it's not hurting me.
Yeah, don't shoot at Pez yet. We're gonna get.
This
to
should
that.
make my life hell right now.
Repeaters.
Yeah, focus everything
spread
on
out
me.
in the
Focus
cone
everything on me.
Like crazy.
K-Drake, you too. Focus everything on me. Just gunfire.
So the thing is, I only see your name and the.
Yeah, that's the idea.
You guys are
Cover the
literally
target. shoot right,
in the
shoot
sweet
right at my name.
spot.
Shoot right at my name.
Like in the real world, if this was an A10 lighting up evil, he would be so dead.
Yeah. Bring it into 500 meters. I'm just curious, like when it gets speed.
'Cause they are all over you with the gunfire.
Okay, Pez. While they're doing that, I'm gonna take time to do some paperwork here. Nothing much is going on.
Oh, see, that should be
Pez,
it.
I'm
Those are
gonna
right on
drop
you.
you from the party.
Okay. Oh, there it
I
is.
got knocked over.
You got knocked over again.
I got knocked
Did
over.
you take
but I'm not
damage?
injured. Oh, okay. I'm incapacitated. I'm down.
Okay, they got him. They got him. It was a
Okay,
direct
Space
hit that
Beaver, you
got
still
you.
up?
Yes, I am.
Okay, remember, decline to press charges. Default, whenever we're doing PvP or anything like that for the time being, decline to press charges unless otherwise told.
Oh, there you are.
Cobra's in the habit of inviting players in to fight with us. A lot of times we don't know. Just in general, decline to press charges unless command or somebody otherwise says so. You can ask the question, but generally, always decline. It's just better to do it that way. The crime system sucks and it costs a lot of time, so just default to that for now. Space Beaver, are you still up or are you down?
For some reason, I just went down. Like, no shots were fired at me, but I went down.
Okay, so you're incapacitated.
Correct.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna try to respawn. Okay, now I want you to, Pez, can you drop from the party? Did you guys saw where Pez
hold
was
on.
before,
I'm on the rock still.
yeah, he's by the rocks to our, my left, your right.
Be
I gotta
advised,
go to
I'm,
comms.
He's like 100,
Party.
200 meters that way.
be advised I'm bringing in Ion, so that might actually... The
That's
bullets
fine,
might travel
that's
further.
Alright, I'm out of the party. I'm still on this rock. Just chilling.
Okay, I want you guys to close in and spot him visually. Like, you should see the shape of his body.
I'll stand up. I'm in a tidy whitey suit.
Yeah, no, stand in rocks. Try to be low profile. Don't flag yourself just yet. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Just kind of stand
lay
there
down.
and I want them to see what a man-sized target looks like from their position. Yep, I'm in the C2. I'm gonna spawn.
I see
check it
him.
out.
I see him at 155 meters.
Yeah, they had to get close.
Yeah, when I used the precision mode, I could see him, but once I got out of it,
Yeah, 155 meters in precision mode. I could see him.
Right.
you should be with precision mode. You should be able to see him further.
Guys,
So I'm
Oh, I
going
can
out.
see him 300.
Pez,
No,
you still
he
in the
just
party?
disappeared.
Oh, I left.
You left the party?
300, I could still
Yep.
see him.
My screen still
Out of the
shows you in the
party.
party. Hold on, let me.
Yeah,
they lost
so-
the marker. I lost everyone else's marker.
Yes,
I
I still
still
have
have
one
Pez's
marker.
marker.
Yeah, you are not in the party.
Yeah, I had 2 markers for him, and then one disappeared, but the other one stayed. So
That's
Yeah,
weird.
Might be just a friend marker.
hell, I still got B Rabbit and Riz Z in my ship apparently.
Be ready.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been in my ship for like 3 months now. It's fucking weird.
That's it.
He lived there.
All right. Okay, so you guys can see him.
Not now. We're at
We can only see when they
350
get
meters.
Yeah, they have to get to 150 to see me.
Okay, at 150 meters, when you see him, I'm gonna tell you, Pez, start running around, move around a bit. Try to make yourself.
I see him at 237.
All right, I want you guys to run him down and shoot him, but don't crash into each other, please. Just run him down and shoot him. Pez, you just keep running as fast as you can. Run, boy, run!
I'm trying. Ah! Oh, they got me.
You hear
Direct hit.
banjos. You hear banjos in the background. Run as fast as you can.
No, that was a direct hit. I'm down.
Okay, you're
They
down.
got me good.
Okay, so you guys can see like when you're
And I
trying to go
heard
after
it.
running
By
targets.
the way, I heard the hit sound. It's like a
Yeah.
thump. Yeah.
Okay, so Redeemer, I want you to pull back. Rocket, it's your turn. I'm gonna leave your marker up right now just to make things easier.
I am coming in.
K-Drake, I'm gonna simulate a bombing run.
All right.
Okay, I have a target bearing 180. You are cleared for approach. You will approach from 90 degrees, and you will leave at around 270, I think is the opposite. Am I correct in that? Sorry, I might be wrong in that. Yeah, east to west, basically. So go back towards the east of me. Just head back 90 degrees. Go back like 5K or so. Just to... Do you normally bomb? You normally bomb on the pass, right? You don't hover bomb. Like, how do you normally do it?
Just fly straight down and drop.
Okay. Do you see Rocket's marker?
Yep.
All right. Anybody that's want some fun, we can just go up and stand by Rocket, give him some moral support. You know what? Beaver, is that you in front of me in the white suit?
Yeah.
Stand at 50 meters. I will stand at 100 meters. Rocket, you're gonna stand right there by the rocks.
Let it be known as
Can
a...
you see his marker?
Why am I considered an intruder on your vehicle? Oh, because I'm not in the
Yeah, we
party.
dropped from the party. That's
Why
fine.
is
You want to re-add me so I can access the suits?
Oh, hold on.
Anyone aware
I
of
think I can access the
the
suits
Constellation
today.
Phoenix?
Yeah, you should be able to. I was able to get
Yeah,
mine.
that's valid. It's just he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, steal them. It's fine. I'll be a thief.
Hold on. I'm adding to your party. I'm gonna add Space Beaver back to party. All right. Everybody's in the party now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Redeemer, just kind of stay out of the path of attack. If you can get like visual on it, I just wanted you to see it. Space Beaver, stand like what's the blast radius in those storm whatever bombs? Storm bursts.
Not experimented yet.
Say your prayers, Rock.
Only one way to find it?
Space Beaver, close to within 20 meters. I'll stand at 50 meters. Go to 25 meters from Rocket. I'll stand at 50, and Pez, if you can stand at 100 behind me. Let's form a line. I just want to see like a blast radius test.
Okay, I'm coming down. I had to grab a suit.
So I'm going to be 50 from Rocket. Space, you're going to be about 20. Let me see. K-Drake, you are targeting Rocket. Like I said, you are cleared for a pass east to west. On command, you're going to drop the bomb on Rocket. Close as you can. Don't lose any hair over it.
I forgot you can zoom while in precision mode.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm 50 from Rocket. Space, you're like 20, right?
Yeah, look like 2021.
Pez, stand in the line here. Where are you?
I'm coming. I'm getting out of the ship.
Yeah, give us a minute. I just want to like set up a little blast radius test and
Yep.
see how many people die.
I'm hurrying.
I know the A2, the blast radius is like almost a kilometer.
Yeah, but this
Oh,
one
it's
is
huge. Yeah, it's
way smaller.
Yeah, I've never used the A1. So honestly,
Yeah.
I love
think
the
it's
ship
first time I see
design.
A1 bomb going off. Honestly,
We might want to back up a
And the
little bit.
size better.
The Redeemer.
Yeah, Redeemer, try to stay out. Like he's gonna pass east to west, so try to stay like northish or southish.
I think the blast
We could,
radius
be affected
like,
by the blast damage.
I think it's like 100 plus meters. It seems like on the
I think
video.
it's-
They're
400
about
for
a
this quarter.
kilometer away. They should be outside the blast radius.
Yeah, it's measured in
It's a small
hundreds of
bomb.
meters at most.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 to 200 meter blast radius. It seems like.
Yeah. Okay. So Pez.
Where do you want me?
Okay. See, stand about 100 meters from Rocket.
From
just
Rocket.
you
So on
see
the
how
other
we form a
side.
line here.
Yep.
You
Yes.
see
Yeah.
Space Beaver. You see me.
Yep. I'm coming.
Let's just try to make like a straight line. So Space
Yep.
Beaver's at 20. I'm at 50. and then you stand at like 100.
So way up on top of the ridge.
Stand in the line. Stand in the line. Like
Down here or up there?
Yeah, you see Rocket above on the ridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, stand in line with me and Space Beaver.
But up there or down here?
No, 100 meters from Rocket, but in line with me and Space Beaver. So go back this way. You see me? See the direction I'm pointing? Yeah, go back that way, so we're in a line. So you should be 100 from Rocket.
Rocket. All right.
So that should be like 50
80, 90.
You should be 50 from me, I think.
Yeah, here it is,
Yeah,
roughly.
yeah.
Yep, here we go. Boink.
All right, Hilo Squadron, you are cleared for bombing.
Copy that. Approaching.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, it's gonna hurt like nobody's business.
This is science. This is important
For science!
Science!
Weird science.
All right, Redeemer just watch his flight path. Let's. All right, I see him coming in.
Bombs away.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, that was all of us. Okay, that's more like a 400-meter blast radius.
Are you down,
No,
Pez?
200. No, 200.
Yeah, that was
Pez, you down?
150 to 200. Yeah, we're all down.
good-sized blast.
Yeah, that's bigger than I thought it was.
I think it's a 150 to 200 meter, it looked like, because it got all of us, and it looked like it was 50 meters or plus past where I was.
Right. That was pretty cool. I think I got that on film. I hope this is turning out properly.
Oh no. Wait, it's rockets.
Man, that's a pretty big boom.
That was fun.
Yeah. Okay. We're all respawning in the same spot, so just be mindful and kind of shuffle out.
Yeah,
as
take
quick as
turns.
you can. Another reason. Okay, so again with the first blood rule, I know this is a sore subject because a lot of people are like, we should be hardcore and kill everything and everything. The respawn system of the game, it does this. It locks up. It takes time. People get sent to their home planets. It's not in a good state. So in situations, it's not to say that you do not attack somebody when you're in a PvP event.
All right, I'm out.
Like if you've got the headshot, you take the headshot, right? But if you're in a situation where you can lessen the damage, like sweep the leg, or if they're down, you don't finish them off. One of the reasons why we try to have that little bit of I don't want to call it chivalry, but you just give a hot tip, is because respawn does take time, and getting gear back takes time. And if you're doing a PvP event, sometimes you want to redo it several times over. We'll set up teams and we want to go 3-4 times. We can have a rule where raises are not allowed, so the medics are not allowed to get people up. Once everybody's down, you go in, you wake up those that aren't dead, and you reset, and it's just faster when you don't have to have everybody go to the med bed at the same time. Because this is what happens, unfortunately. This is just, it's a reality of the game. It's not to say that we're not hardcore, it's not to say that we're lesser people for not killing people, it's not to say that you don't use the bombs or the missiles or the weapons that you have at hand. But in situations where you can lessen the damage and you have the ability to, consider it, because it does help with the event. And remember, this is about running the event. We're not playing for real money. We're not getting any territory yet. We're not really gaining anything. We are trying to go out there and have fun, and that means having fun sometimes with other teams and like that. Not pressing charges, it saves their time. Yes, we would like to have the comm relay down every chance we get. Sending somebody out there with a Tiger Claw, right now you cannot get Tiger Claws because the game is bugged. So we cannot take the relay down. Physically cannot take the relay down. So not pressing charges then saves people the trouble of going to jail for an hour and all that. So yeah, it is something to keep in mind. Enough of me lecturing. Is everybody out to bed? Am I the only one still respawning?
I'm in Brinkley.
Oh, you went back to...
Apparently, yes.
Oh, okay.
I signed up in the bed though.
Alright, if you're in Green Glade, you don't have any rifles, do you? Oh no, we have a rifle, okay. Just hop in a ship and get back out here. I want to do one last exercise really quickly while we still have everybody. If anybody has to go for real life time constraints, don't worry. You can hop out, just let me know. I might have to respawn the hard way because I can hear the shooting. Is anybody in the Ursa right now?
Jesus, that ion leaf makes a big little splash.
Does it?
Yeah, you can see a little like spear when it hits the ground.
That might be handy.
Is that a fully charged shot or?
That's just one. That's fully charged as well.
I wonder if I might use backspace. Hold on.
Geos, do you want me to hit you with a fully charged? See what happens. I don't know the damage.
I'd rather not.
I don't think it killed you.
Afterwards, not right now.
Okay, copy.
Are y'all aware of the
Stuck on
railgun
respawn
changes?
screen.
I'm curious on how much it would do now, because I don't know if fully charged.
They raised the railgun blast radius to like 8 meters.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, it takes more shots now for stuff, but it's got a lot bigger impact.
I'm stuck on respawn. I might have to log out and log back in.
Which gun? The rail gun or which one?
Yeah, the infantry railgun.
With less damage but more splash?
I think it's like 20 hits to take out a Rhino tank now.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, that may be, I don't know, it was a bit powerful before. It still was capable of like 2-3 shotting most of the small ships.
I imagine they're wanting you to specifically target components, but you're going to have to know where they're all at on the vessel you're attacking.
It'll help.
Yeah.
Alright, I had to force quit the game. I got stuck. I'm gonna try back in a minute. Yeah, oh, yeah, so... Need I repeat myself for the 30th time? Bugs.
I'm having 102 degrees centigrade here in the turret.
So are the Tiger Claws up at Microtech bugged out too?
Watch out, Pez is on the ground right there.
Last I heard,
Copy.
Doing
you don't need
science.
to get Tiger Claws. I do not know if they've changed that. They might have...
That's just fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, you're safe behind the shields now.
It gets low enough, maybe not.
doing a
Okay,
test
so
set?
is anybody by the C2?
I'm hanging out by the C2, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to respawn there. I'm trying to get back in the game, so...
Yeah, yeah.
Your waypoint's still on C2, so.
I think you will respawn here. We'll see.
You
Although
might
the party
just try
dropped,
backspacing if you pop up in the station, Evil.
I'm on private property again.
Oh, the party dropped?
Yeah, after a few minutes it does.
Yeah.
If you make it back to the ship, you reform the party, it'll be fine.
I was gonna say, Pez, were you brought back into party?
Hold on, Star Citizen just crashed unexpectedly.
Uh-oh.
It's a feature.
I have broken
Chris is mad.
Yeah, too much
Oh,
space.
Geos, wait, Geos, G. Whoa. Who got smacked? You just smacked Geos.
Hold on, Star Citizen just crashed unexpectedly. Afterward.
Almost took the, what? You trying to dunk with me?
I really do like this ship design on Crusader. You just put
Somebody's
your
red.
gear up.
Alright, Redeemer, you are clear to fire.
You're down with no gear for me.
Hey, Rocket,
Hello.
you got a YouTube channel?
Hello, Professor.
Hello.
Negative.
Damn. Anybody else feel like streaming from their YouTube?
No.
I am streaming from Twitch, like I always do. I eventually will start dual streaming when I rebuild my computer, which is either later this month, hopefully, or early next month.
Oh, that's actually crazy. I'm now close, so I can see what you mean, G-Host. That radius is huge.
Right?
Jeez.
What about starting streaming? Try to get like crew going with bigger ships.
Alright, this is mucking with my schedule. Alright, I need to get the C2. Okay, so the plan is to relocate to Daymar, but Star Citizen crashed again. Fudge. Give me a minute. Verifying files. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
Pew.
Pez, I'm not seeing you live. Oh, never mind. There it is. Good old Twitch.
I have to verify and relaunch everything. I'm having
I did put the link in mess hall and general.
I wonder if OBS is causing a problem like it did last time.
What do you mean? Oh, it's been glitchy as hell as far as the way it
OBS
interacts.
used to crash Star Citizen, and I remember this time I turned it on after I turned on Star Citizen.
Oh, I don't know. I've never had that problem. I thought you meant the way Discord X Funky with the API does.
That's crazy. The ion bullet hitting that rock is absolutely.
I'm gonna try
just
one more time.
engulfs
If
it.
that happens, I might shut down the stream and then try to restart it. Something is.
And honestly, when I redo the computer, the VODs will have proper sound, so those will be viewable again.
If I had a second PC, I'd just use like a TV port or something, and
Yeah, I get it.
that would get past the whole OBS crashing everything problem. But
If you have enough threads and stuff, you can do it. I deliberately built this PC with streaming in mind, and I'm actually about to upgrade to more cores.
I don't think it's a matter
threads.
of threads. I think it's a matter of software compatibility. Like one computer running all the software causes problems. So like putting the one set of troublesome software on one computer, and then,
It will definitely help. I've just never personally had that problem, so I don't know. That might just be unique to what's happening with you. And plus,
Okay, I'm
my
gonna
computer is
shut
sick right
down
now.
OBS. Sorry for the stream.
Yeah, no, give it a go. And my computer's not very healthy right now. That's one reason I want to rebuild it.